You know something? Switch topics with me for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of stares back into where we're at right now. But there's a sniper motto: without warning, without remorse. Explain to me what that means.
Without warning, without remorse. Basically, as a sniper, there's no warning about what a sniper is about to do, about to take a shot. So for this target I'm about to shoot, for him, there's no warning behind it. It's just whenever I get the call or whenever I deem fit necessary, without warning, I take the shot without remorse. I shouldn't feel anything behind that. I don't do it with no regret, no remorse. I'm just without warning, without remorse. And from a place you will not see will come a sound you will not hear, if I'm right.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Got
From
a tattooed
place
on
you
my...
will not see
Yeah.
comes a sound you will not hear.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
I believe that one more so than I believe without warning, without remorse, though. I don't know, some people can say they've taken a life and haven't felt anything. Me personally, I've never been in that situation. From a machine gunner to a designated marksman to a sniper, I've never shot someone and not felt anything. Mm-hmm. I don't see how someone couldn't feel anything. If you don't, you're just a cold dude, and maybe you should seek a little bit of help. I don't know. There's something missing in there. You got to have a soul at the end of the day. You have to. And I think some of it's just tough talk too. I don't think that no one goes out of or takes a life and feels absolutely nothing about it. This just, I don't believe that, no.
You know, you just said something that I didn't realize. You said we get the call.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the way it really goes down in the real world? You literally are on standby, because when you said that, I'm just thinking that you guys are, just on call waiting for the phone to ring. Like, how does that actually work?
It depends. It depends. If we're engaged in contact, I don't have to ask for permission. But if I'm looking at a guy, I'll give you an example. We were in Afghanistan and going through this province, the Marja or Helmand province, little place called Marja. And there were Taliban commanders lined up on a road. I had no idea they were Taliban commanders at the time. They just had some weird looking chest rigs I hadn't seen before. I knew they were fighters and they were armed. But they were all lined up in the road, and before I shot, I had to ask my ground force commander, am I cleared to shoot? And he made a phone call or a radio call back to our tactical operations command, the TOC center, or the JOC, asked for permission clearance. And once I was cleared hot to engage is when we started engaging. But like I said, I had no idea who they were prior to that. It wasn't until after the fact we were using equipment and assets that allowed us to track what happened to the bodies, and we watched them get picked up and buried a few days later, a couple of days later. And radio chatter, picking up on that, we were able to find out, these guys were in charge of this little region in that area, collecting tax from the opium trade or the poppy trade out there.
You get these calls.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been on the other end of the line and you're like, nah,
Oh, no.
you're literally calling me to take somebody out? Why? Have you ever even questioned that order?
No. We normally get a package. So before we go out, we have this mission brief and we know who we're going after. They have a history on him, all the bad things he's done, phone calls he's made, things he's been associated with. So you already kind of get an idea that this guy's a bad guy. Whether it's true or not, I have no idea. But back then, it wasn't my job to question. I just believed what I was told, and whether it was right or wrong, I have no idea. But in my mind, he was a bad guy. So it just makes it easier to, if he told me this guy was a fatherly guy, preacher who's done absolutely nothing wrong, I don't think I would. Well, I probably would have still shot him if I was told to. At this day and age now, I wouldn't. But back then, you're also under the mindset of, you get this It's like a test. We'll call it like a test or a question on a test. If you have 4 guys lined up, one's a machine gunner, one's a rocket guy, one's a medic, and one's the chaplain. Who are you going to shoot first? Who would you shoot first?
The machine gun?
As a sniper would shoot the chaplain first.
Really?
The preacher, yeah, demoralizes the entire unit. If the sniper is willing to take out a man of God or whatever, the guy who's doing nothing, then imagine what he's going to do to anyone else. So you demoralize that unit by killing the guy of faith. You take him out first. That's the thinking and mindset of a sniper.